You would like to dispose of unwanted or unused medication. Tomorrow is National Drug Take-Back Day. Take-Back Day events coordinated by the DEA provide easy, no-cost opportunities to dispose of medications stored at home that can be stolen or abused. The Adams County Health Department is participating and opening a drive-through drop-off. Health Department officials say it's important you properly dispose of unused medications especially with opioid epidemic.
Especially if you have little ones in the house, they're curious. They might try to open a container and not realize that it's harmful for them. So we want to just make sure it's out of the household and to save someone from a possible overdose or other symptoms that can happen with using prescription drugs that are not meant for you.
Collect any prescription drugs, patches, or ointment. Even over-the-counter drugs are eligible to bring them to the Health Department from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.